Hi, this is Krista at The Secret Yarnery. Welcome to 10 Crochet Questions, September edition. What are 10 crochet questions? It is a monthly tag we are doing. It's a set of 10 questions every month for you. None of the questions are content creator focused, so you don't have to have a channel to answer them. But if you do have a channel, please consider yourself tagged and make a video to tag 3 other channels and 3 other subscribers. The more subscribers we can include, the better, so I appreciate your help with that. If you haven't subscribed to this channel, go ahead and hit that subscribe button down below with the notification bell beside that so you don't miss out on any more fun content just like this. There is a playlist of everybody's videos. I'll put it in the cards as well as link it in the description box down below. And if you're making a video, please include the tag in your title, 10C questions. That way I'll be able to find your video and include it in the playlist. The questions are also in the description box under this video, so you can use those to make your own video. Okay, so here we go. Question number 1. Does counting your stitches calm you down or stress you out? For me, it stresses me out. I don't want to count my stitches. I don't want to be responsible. I don't want to guarantee it. I just want to crochet and enjoy it. But I think that's because I have 4 school-age children, and obviously I put them above my crochet, so anytime they come over and ask a question or need anything, I put the crochet down and stop the counting, and I don't like having to go back. Question number 2. What was your very first crochet project? I don't remember mine. I don't remember. I was younger than 8. I was like 6 or 7. I'm not sure what it was, to be honest. I remember my first knitting project. I was 8, and it was this really scratchy, like, you know, expensive yarn, wool, really wool, in all the brown colors. It was 1978, so it was all the brown shades that you were supposed to be wearing. Anyway, that's my answer. I'm not going to go into it. Question number 3. What did you do with your first project? Did you give it away, frog it, or do you still have it? For me, I just donated it like when I moved 4 or 5 months ago. So it was a scarf from my dad. Okay, funny backstory. So my parents had just gotten divorced or just separated, in the process of getting a divorce, a little Kramer and Kramer, like, you know, it was back in the 70s before you knew what you're supposed to do and not supposed to do if you're getting a divorce. So my mother was like, okay, knit your father a scarf, and she got like the scratchiest wool, and my sister and I both had to knit him a scarf, and he kept it until he left from Kenya. He lived in Kenya for a bunch of years, 10, 15 years, I don't know, a long time. And when he moved back to Canada, he didn't take it with him. He's like, you know, remember this? You can have it back. And I was like, yeah, I remember it all right. He carried it around the world with him. And he's the one who kind of pointed out, like, nice job from your mother getting that yarn. You couldn't put it anywhere near your neck. Little did I know that that knitting project that I did not enjoy doing had ulterior motives. Anyway, have a good laugh about it now. Question number 4. What is your favorite beverage to have while you crochet? In cold weather, my favorite is black tea with milk. I love it. Good old Caricho Gold. Love some Caricho Gold. So that is my favorite for when it is like cold weather. And when it's hot weather, I like sparkling water. I love it. It's kind of like you're having a soda, but it's water. So it's like, that's my compromise. You know, it's still carbonated. It's still a party drink. It's like party water. Question number 5. Do you buy yarn in person or online? Online. I have bought in person before. I used to go to the factory in Kenya and I buy yarn there. Also in Canada, I would shop in person. But now I do everything online. Even the stores that are here, in like stores that have yarn in Nairobi, I just go on WhatsApp and I like WhatsApp them, like, do you have this color? Do you have this? Do you have that? And I'm like, I'll just send a motorbike, you know, one of those apps, a courier app, to go pick it up and bring it to my house. I don't shop in person. Question number 6. Is there a specific stitch or technique that you dread doing? That's a tough one. For me, it's probably amigurumi. Not because I can't do it, just because it's the counting again. You know, keeping track and all the single crochets. I'm like, oh. So I guess that would be the most dread for me. Not that house plants count as amigurumi. Because a plant doesn't have, you don't have to count for a plant. So that's a little caveat. That's a clause. Love plants, don't like amigurumi. Question number 7. Sharp tip or blunt tip needles? Good one. For me, I'm like a, what do you call it? Like, you know, people that smoke and then they stop smoking and they're like super against people that smoke. I'm like that with, I'm like, I used to use blunt tip and now you have to use a sharp tip. I'm like, it's a game changer. I don't know how that happened, but I don't know, was it a year and a half ago, I did like 3 or 4 podcasts, like asking everybody, like, how do you get, like, I want a sharp tip, wide-eyed needle for yarn, like a sharp tip yarn needle. Took forever. I ordered everything that I could find on Amazon and everything. Anyway, I'll link the ones, or they already are linked down below. They're linked under all my videos because you need a sharp tip needle. So anyway, I'm a sharp tipper. If you haven't tried a sharp tipper, please do. They come in packs of 25. I have an extra pack so I can share. I don't want them sold out or anything, but those are so great. Your ends do not come out. If you have to frog your work, you literally have to cut that, wherever you put the yarn, you have to cut it out because the yarn goes through all the other fibers and it is stuck forever. I threw out so many of my beginning projects because it said work over your tails. So I worked over my tails and then I cut them. And then when you go to use it, the tail just keeps on popping out and you have to keep trimming it and trimming it and trimming it because you didn't go back and forth. So why don't you just use a sharp tip needle, be done with it, no ends. So sharp tip needle for sure, 100% confess. Question number 8. What advice do you have for working with fuzzy yarn? Definitely work into the spaces. Get a pattern where you're working into the spaces, like a granny stitch or like a V-stitch, somewhere where you're not working into the stitch, you're working into the space, because you can always feel that with your finger and thumb, and you can always find that space. You don't have to even really be looking. You can just feel and then go into that space and just kind of work along without visually seeing exactly what you're doing, because those are the spaces. Number 9. What colors do you pick for fall? Me, I'm kind of like an olive green terracotta, you know, like some sort of like the earthy tones, but I really go with the terracotta, and to go with that, I would definitely put in like an olive green, not a Christmas, but like an olive, like that. Question number 10, last question. Where is the strangest place you have found your crochet hook? Well, I can tell you for me, it was a 6 milli. That fell on the ground when I was getting into the shower. I'm like, what? It was like my morning showers. I'd already slept. I've crocheted the day before. I slept. I went to go and shower and there was like a thunk and I like looked down and there's a big old 6 milli fell on the ground. I guess I had it in like my sports bra and I didn't feel it. I'm like, how did that even, like, I'm a bony person. I'm not blessed up there. How did I not feel that one? What? Good Lord. Anyway, that was the worst for me. I was like, how can you sleep on a crochet hook? I mean, I get how some people can, you know, more pillowy. I'm not that pillowy. I should feel a crochet hook. Anyway, that's the strangest. What was yours? So the channels I am tagging this month are David Browning, Bearded Yarn Dudes. Hi, David. Can't wait to hear your answers. Second channel, Tracy from Crochet Rocks. Hi, Tracy. And the third channel, Classy Kim's Crochet. Can't wait to hear your answers, Kim. So thank you all for doing a video and tagging your other channels and subscribers. Now for my awesome subscribers. The first subscriber I'm tagging is Anita Powell. Hi, Anita. The second subscriber I'm tagging is Ashley Kohlmeyer. Hi, Ashley. And the third subscriber I'm tagging this month is Chris Yarnery. Hi, Chris. So let me know your answers to these questions in the description box under this video. And if I didn't call your name or your channel name, you're also tagged. Please make a video, invite other subscribers to answer. So please go ahead and reach out to those channels and people. Let them know that they have been tagged. And please share this with as many other channels and subscribers as you can. So I hope you enjoyed this as much as I did. I can't wait to learn a little bit more about you. And thanks so much. We'll see you in the next video. Stay hooked.